I did a different take on the Wonder Woman suite that is even closer to how I would have made it. But back in the day, it was the two of us.
Yeah.
So in the original theme, there's still a lot of strings and brass. And in my version, there's not, because I feel that where she comes from, the Amazon, it's such a strong clan. So I wanted to have like a lot of world music and old world music influences for the Amazon. They've been around for the since the beginning of time, and they will be here in thousands of years from now. So it needed to feel like it's music that was always there and it will always be, instead of like a piece of music that is hip to these modern times, if you will. And so there's a lot of world music elements, part of it. But the version that I did of Wonder Woman, the drums is way more aggressive than the original Batman versus Superman version. And the riff is it's pretty gnarly. And so in this case, I actually played it myself on guitars and weird sound design instruments and stuff. So it's a really weird sound how it works together, but it works beautifully. And I worked with this incredible female vocalist from Tehran, Iran. And she's the singer in Justice League that is the inner voice and the good soul inner voice character of Diane.
Okay.
And especially when she has that link with the Amazon. Cyborg's past is really troubling as well.
Oh, yeah.
His moments to shine, really, is a section in the movie that is called Cyborg's Story. And it's basically a 15-minute scene where we see what his backstory is and, where he's from. And what happened to him. And so basically said, it's like you can write this amazing piece of music of 50 minutes with little or no dialogue and no sound effects. I'm just like, God, yeah. It's like,
yes.
It's great. So that became like, so his music is actually, out of the crew, probably the most emotional. And it's a very adagio style.
Yeah, I mean, well, Zach has said that he's the heart of the film, so I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah. So it's a very long piece that it just evolves and it evolves and then it becomes smaller and then it becomes very majestic and then it becomes very dark but it's the same piece of music, just keeps going, and it's a dream, to do something like that.
Yeah. Damn.
The Flash, interestingly enough, really does not have his own theme per se, because he's always part of a scenery section with a bunch of other people. And the introduction of Flash and another introduction later is being covered by a song. So it's not the score that does the lifting there. But he has a very important part on 3 different sections in the film where, and I'll get to that in a little bit, where he actually makes it possible for the League to even exist. So the theme that he gets there is actually the Justice League theme, because it really starts forming because of what he's able to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so, without giving anything away, let's see. Aquaman has a new theme.
He gets
theme from the movie. It's a whole new theme, and so he gets a big introduction, and it comes back a couple of times where he's like doing badass stuff, and when he saves a couple of scenarios here and there, and then there is Steppenwolf / Darkseid / the Mother Boxes.
That's what I was gonna ask. I'm like, I mean, obviously Steppenwolf would get a scene or get a theme, but it's like, so it's kind of meshed with Darkseid as well. Like it's kind of
and the Mother Boxes, because that is
the Mother Boxes.
The three of them are in the same plot.
Yes.
It's like So and that pretty much has almost like out of the top of my head might have potentially the most screen running time, his theme, because so much evolves around like the dark plan that he's trying to evolve. Because there's one theme of Steppenwolf Darkseid's Mother Box against 6 different other themes from the characters that are fighting against him. You know what I mean? And so the rest of the time is divided up between the different persons, whereas Steppenwolf is just on his own, And so his theme is a very orchestral theme, and it's very complex in melodies and harmonies with a ridiculous sound design that goes with it, and really awkward sounding strings that go apart and come together, and the same with really crazy choir sounds, and it's just like a choir from hell,
Oh, God, I can imagine, yeah.
So I'm really proud of all these things. And then there is the Justice League theme, of which I would almost say like a pop music version we released as the first single. It's the one with the really hammering drums, the one that came out a couple of weeks ago. But that is the theme of the Justice League. But the Justice League theme comes back in the movie in so many different renditions. And I think the end of the movie is like almost 10 minutes, a full like emotional version, very slow, of that theme. And it really feels in the way that it plays in the movie, it feels like a national anthem. It feels like that's what you want to sing to your NFL team that you love so much, or your soccer team, or whatever, and the whole stadium is like da la da da da, just like singing that melody.
Oh my God, man.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
The only thing I can think of is that Zach must be really jealous right now because he only played like a little split of like some of your music.
Seriously, that is.
He's the director. I'm the music guy.
I know.